Treat once in order to our previous just for our ultimate goal, we must take down Chen Sung. We will defeat Sima Zhao and expel the Wei forces from this territory.
Keep this land safe. If you want to get past, you'll have to go over my dead body. Surround the enemy and wipe them out.
What? A horde of enemies from the side path! It's no good! We're surrounded!
The plan has been thwarted. There is nothing else for it. I will have to retreat.
I'm relieved that we managed to win this one.
Words.
Describe your ability.
Don't give up, do you? Then I suppose I'll have to make you. What's the matter, men of Shu? The gate's open. Come on in. Or are you afraid of little old me?
They won't get away with this! Come on!
chosen one! It is not right that you should avoid my trap. I have lost my base and been forced to flee. How dare you smear mud on the fine name of Zhongwei?
I am relieved.
It's good to see. There are some people out there who can really fight.
Destroy the enemy. I won't let anyone thwart our advance.
The enemy knows my brothers died. I guess I can't afford to moan and complain anymore. Huh.
Capturing that base will weaken the enemy greatly. All units march!
I'm sure something good will happen if we successfully defend this place.
thumbs up for me here, but I've done enough.
Sima Zhao has retreated, but our own casualties are significant. I do not think we can pursue them any further.
As you can see, my father has taught me well.
You've done very well. It's good to know I can count on you.
We somehow managed.
So this campaign north was not satisfactory either, it seems.
Please forgive me, Lord Liu Chan. But next time, I will be successful.
Next time, huh? Zheng Wei, why do you continue to make these offensive campaigns to the north?
How? How can you ask that of me, my lord? Lord Liu Bei and the Prime Minister wanted to defeat Cao Wei. The officers and troops are fighting. The commoners are working in order to achieve that goal. And you ask me why?
No, that's not what I mean. I was just trying to say...
Our campaign to the north will be very successful. My dear lord, please do pray for our victory.
Lord Liu Chan.
It's all right, XINGCAI. I'm just not good at expressing exactly how I truly feel. Continuing a fight that hurts the people for the sake of a dream. I cannot help but feel beyond awful about the situation. What are we doing? I cannot help but wonder where we are headed with all of this.
The failure of the way. This will be the final expedition of our northern campaign. We must use every last ounce of strength we have to defeat Wei.
Master Shahoba is in danger. He's caught in an enemy ploy at Huhi Castle. Shu scum! They're aiming for Huhi Castle. Here to support Shahoba. Let Huhi Castle know. Immediately! I need to warn my allies at Huhi Castle.
That person needs to be stopped. I'll see to it myself.
I failed to complete my mission. Damn! They've caught up with us. The Wei messengers have all been taken out. Now we can support Lord Shahoba.
I am relieved that we managed to win this one.
It's good to see there are some people out there who can really fight.
isolated. It'll be curtains for me unless I can break my way through the enemy lines.
Prepare yourself, Shahobah. Now you will pay for betraying Wei.
Siege unit, commence your attack! Massacre the Shu forces inside the castle!
Capturing that base will weaken the enemy greatly. All units march! I failed in my mission. Defeat a traitor. I hate to say it. I have to retreat. I shall return after reviewing my strategy.
As you can see, my father has taught me well.
Wow! You have that certain aura that surrounds great warriors.
Warrior will be a nuisance to us later. They will eliminate the problem.
How could my tactics fail like that?
As you can see, my father has taught me well.
It's good to see there are some people out there who can really fight.
I have never seen such bravery.
My brilliant strategies had no effect whatsoever. You were a worthy opponent indeed.
Wow, that was close. I've never been so happy to be alive. How about I pay you back by taking Tao Yuan?
We'll attack that unit, as it looks vital to the enemy's operation.
I am relieved that we managed. Win this one.
Amazing! We cannot succeed. Not without you.
We cannot afford to lose this position. I shall personally see to its defense.
The Shu forces are fighting with a ferocity I have never before seen. We must counter with unwavering commitment to our cause.
The enemy is dealing with its own domestic disputes. Now is our chance. We will throw everything we have at them and claim victory.
The Shu forces have infiltrated us from the north? That's fairly audacious.
Summon Deng Zhang's unit to return. We will trap the Shu army in a pincer attack.
The Shu forces are resisting ferociously. We'll need to procure more siege weaponry from Huhi Castle.
much more powerful than I had anticipated. I never thought we would be pushed back this far.
Report. Trouble in Chengdu. They need us to come back at once.
We have forced the Wei forces into a corner, but it cannot be helped. We must return to Chengdu.
It hasn't worked. Wuhi Castle has already been taken by the Shu forces.
I'm sure you didn't say what I think you said. The Shu forces were supposed to be removed through the empty castle plot.
Just a little bit more and we would have broken through Wei's lines.
I cannot believe we're being forced to give up this once-in-a-lifetime chance.
But this emergency at Chengdu, what could have happened?
I don't understand. But since it ordered the troops to return, it must be important.
Regardless, let us hurry. Lord Liu Chan!
What is it, Jiang Wei?
That is what I would like to know. Just what happened here in Chengdu?
I don't know what you are talking about. As far as I am aware, nothing at all has happened to Chengdu.
What do you mean? Then why the command to return at once? Then who called us? And for what purpose?
So somebody falsely used my own name to send an order. That is truly strange. What on earth is happening here in Shu? What am I missing? I must find a way to figure out what's going on.
Master Jiang Wei, have you found out any more about the fake order that was given to retreat?
Nothing definitive, but I think I know who was behind it. It had to be someone of a high enough rank to use the name of Lord Liu Chan, and it had to be someone who was opposed to the Northern Campaign. I do believe that Huang Hao is involved in some capacity.
We fought as one for you, Master Jiang Wei, and for those who have gone before. And this one selfish, cowardly act ruined it all.
Then, we must report this to Lord Liu Chan at once.
This is nothing more than supposition on my part. We cannot report suspicions and hearsay. It is clear that more people than I realized were opposed to the campaign. We are a small kingdom as it is. If we are not united in everything we do, then ruination is all that awaits us.
Master Jiang Wei.
But I cannot simply give up on the dreams that I have inherited. I must find some way to keep Shu safe.
XINGCAI, am I doing my duty as Emperor of Shu?
Lord Liu Chan, why would you even ask such a thing?
When my father created this land, we were united as one under a single ambition. But now, we have devolved to the point where someone has used my name to impede our own forces. What should I do, XINGCAI? How can I bring us back together again?
You are the Emperor of Shu, my lord. You are the inheritor of Master Liu Bei's grand ambition of the creation of a land of virtue and benevolence. If you show the world that that ambition lives on still, then your people will surely unite under your banner.
But how do I do such a thing?
My lord, I
have the desire to carry on my father's legacy, but I do not know how that is to be done. I once heard a story that my father was similarly lost and directionless before he met Zhuge Liang. He was unsure of which path to take, and then he met Zhuge Liang, and all became clear to him. I wish I could have a similar epiphany. I must decide which road to walk very soon.
Lord Liu Chan.
XINGCAI!
Lord Liu Chan.
I can't lose.
Zhang Hui's unit has made it as far as Jianji. We must put defensive troops in place to handle them. But it is most odd. Until now, Deng Ai has always led their vanguard. I wonder where he could be. Infiltrated Chengdu! We must find a way to prevent them from seizing the city! Shu is sinking! And we are the only ones who can haul it out of the mire. Everyone, we must join forces and face the enemy with courage!
Is mine. It's already been decided.
Enough of your nonsense! I'll bring an end to your hubris!
garrison like this anytime I like. But I don't need one right now. You can have it.
I defended Jianjing somehow. Should be safe for a while.
As you can see, my father has taught me well.
Not bad.
Single enemy through.
We will break through this battlefield and lay siege to Chengdu. That is our mission.
You're going no further than this. I will stop you here.
Hold on. Are things going badly?
Dangerous foe. We must proceed with caution.
Such resolute defenses. We must think of another path.
Not an easy enemy to face, but we made it through somehow.
As you can see, my father has taught me well.
It's good to see there are some people out there who can really fight.
We must take down Luo Castle and cut open a path to Chengdu.
There's no question of it. With my brother here, this castle is ours.
We cannot afford to lose this position. I shall personally see to its defense.
Gather round!
Dangerous foe. We must proceed with caution.
I have failed to take Luo Castle. The feats of the heroes of legend remain far beyond my reach.
As you can see, my father has taught me well.
XINGCAI, you are like a shining star of hope to me.
exciting.
Damn it! All we had to do was to take this place, and Chengdu was right there.
Take defensive positions!
If it isn't the Shu Army's secret weapon, the Juggernaut Battalion. Frankly, I think they look oddly humorous.
The enemy is remarkably tenacious. I must be at least as determined and hold out.
This is the end! Gather round!
I wasn't able to destroy the Juggernauts. There's something to be said for that cute, quirky design.
It seems the Juggernauts have overcome this trial. This should allow us to reinforce the defenses of Chengdu.
As you can see, my father has taught me well.
XINGCAI, you are like a shining star of hope to me.
Report! Lady Yue Juggernauts have engaged enemies to the east of Chengdu.
Lady Yue Ying, thank you. This should ensure our eastern defenses remain solid.
Even with your backs to the wall, you insist on continuing to fight. I appreciate your courage, but it is time to end this.
Why not surrender and save yourself the pain? Or perhaps you desire to die by my hand? We have driven off the enemy attack from Luo Castle.
Excellent! This should blunt the enemy attack from the north.
Now, take defensive positions!
The enemy is strong, but we cannot lose hope.
This is the end!
This enemy is pretty skilled. Now things are getting interesting.
positions!
Shu's desperation was too much for us in the end. But how long will they insist on this futile resistance? As you can see, my father has taught me well.
XINGCAI, you are like a shining star of hope to me. The enemy is strong, but we cannot lose hope.
As you can see, my father has taught me well.
It's good to see there are some people out there who can really fight.
I was supposed to open Zhao path, but no matter. The enemy's momentum will soon stall.
We've done it! Chengdu is safe! No matter how often Wei attacks, we will defend our homeland!
We have claimed victory on this occasion, but our land and our people cannot take much more of this. Jiangwei, I am more grateful than you could know for your continued loyalty. But it is time to put an end to all of this.
What are you saying, Lord Liu Chun? Surely you can't mean...
I am Sima Zhao, Grand Commander of the Wei armies. You are Liu Chan, Emperor of Shu, right? Tell me, have you decided?
Yes. Let us end this now. As long as this fighting continues, then so will the grief. Master Sima Zhao, I do have a request to make.
And that is?
Will you carry on our dream as well? we always dreamed of a wise rule and of a new world that is completely without any sadness or chaos.
I cannot make that promise. But I'll try to make it come true in this new age that I'm creating.
I thank you. That is sufficient. Then I will surrender the shoe.
I accept your surrender. Chaos shall end.
Jiang Wei, forgive me for causing you such pain. But Lord Sima Zhao has been gracious enough to allow us to commune with each other again.
Lord Chan, why? Why did you surrender? We could still fight. We could have fought and achieved all of the Prime Minister's wishes. Why?
I won't ask you to forgive me, but I am sick of the fighting. I have absolutely no desire for it.
You have forced us to yield from the moment you decided to give up.
Jiang Wei, you have always given me your all, and truly done your very best serving the House of Shu. But it is all over now. There is no more need to bear that burden.
How can...
Speak no more, Jiang Wei. With this, Shu's battle is finally over.
XINGCAI and the other officers fought bravely, but Chengdu still fell in defeat. Liu Chen surrendered to Wei, thereby bringing an end to the kingdom of Shu. XINGCAI was banished to Luoyang, along with Liu Chen. There,
XINGCAI.
Lord Liu Chan, are you all alone? It's dangerous without bodyguards.
It's okay. I doubt that anyone wants to kill me now. And so, I am releasing you from your duties.
My lord, what do you mean?
You have helped me for so long. I believe you should have time to rest. So, what about taking a trip? have seen enough, come back to me. I'll be waiting for you.